All right.
Where did I put the controller I was using?
Dan is definitely a little, not a goat. I'd say he's a little sheep. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely come down to the events. I mean, we have players here today that are brand new to Smash 4, and we have some people who have always played Smash 4 and are just now getting into the competitive scene. So, oh my goodness, I saw the red lightning.
Yeah, I'm like,
woo! That was a scary matchup. By the way, we have Douglas, TNF Douglas and TNF Edgar. They are part of the same crew, and see, great example, console gamer. Edgar and Douglas started playing competitively in Smash 4. I would say maybe like at the beginning of this year, they started showing up to the for me it was Tuesdays and the PressStart Gaming tournaments. They've both started out as completely new players. And they had no idea who any of us were, and this place even existed. And now they're some of our really, really up and coming shining players, especially in doubles as well, where they've developed their own gameplays and they've studied matchups and. They've really, really became solid players and caught up to the levels of some of us who've been playing for 8 years, in just 8 months. So it's incredible to see the transformation from these guys. And console gamer, you're definitely right there with a possibility. If you play this game, you enjoy it, you want to get better, definitely come to the Tuesday events at GameWorks. Definitely come to our PressStart Gaming tournaments on Thursday. The Blood Sports are every other Thursday that aren't the Blast Zone, and we have Smash 4. We have plenty of Smash meetups. So if you're not a part of the Smash 4 group on Facebook, I highly suggest joining. There are posts made almost daily about events or some sort of videos, sharing data, things like that. We're all about helping each other grow and play.
Community
all
brings itself up. Everyone brings up their.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness! Stop laughing! That is so obnoxious. Pardon me, but when people have really, really, really obnoxious laughs, it just irks me to no end.
It's a little bad.
Back to the game, though. Edgar taking the first stock off of Douglas's Alph. Alph/Olimar, whatever you want to refer to him as. And that's going to make that's going to give Edgar a little bit of a lead. But against Olimar, no lead is ever safe. Because
he's one forward smash right now. It's like
with the purple especially, it's going to close up the gap. And then Olimar has just about, every disjointed hitbox in the game available to him because he's just about every powerful move. There's the forward smash is a Pikmin he's sacrificing to the heavens to do his dirty work. So, you're never safe against Olimar because he doesn't have to overly commit to anything, usually. With that being said, we have a very even game. Percents are identical.
I'm really interested to see how this turns out with them being Dubs partners and all.
Yeah, they're finally getting to the point where they're winning enough matches to start playing each other in bracket as opposed to, being seeded with a top player. So now they're starting to get their mid-level seeding, and they're starting to see higher players a little bit later in bracket, and they're starting to find more players at their own level that they're able to beat. It's an awesome transformation. I'm very, very proud, actually, of both Douglas and Edgar, as well as their other crewmates, RJ and Steelsberg, for the incredible progression they've made and just meshed right into the scene. Like, that TNF group has been very, very diligent in their practice, in all their training sessions. Every time they come down, they've asked questions, they want to learn. They have the best mindset. So if you're a new player and you're wondering, how do I get good? I would say start talking to these guys from the TNF crew. They do everything right. They ask questions, they practice, they have fun, and they want to win. So that's the mentality, that's the kind of background you want to have coming into any competitive atmosphere, whether it's, competitive gaming or sport or a job. You always want to be hungry, never not be hungry. So with that being said, let's get back into the match right now where we have a very, very, very close set for the first game.
I thought I was going to keep those purples the entire time. They were not going down.
Yeah, and it looks like the rotation of Pikmin right now don't favor Alph because he doesn't have a lot of killing Pikmin. Oh my goodness, the up air almost gets him. He's only got one white, which is not going to kill. The up smash from the backwards is not good for Edgar. Here we go. We pulled a purple and a red. Now he's got some kill power. Let's see if Douglas is able to take this one over Edgar, or if Edgar can retain his lead. Oh my goodness, he whiffs the down smash, which clearly would have. Oh, these guys are throwing out a lot of options right now that very. And he gets the down smash. Oh. Good stuff from Douglas. He was able to pull that one out. Wow. Great match. That was a very, very fun match to watch. From the beginning to the end, it was very close. What do you think Edgar should do at this point to kind of bounce back?
Honestly, I kind of see him going Battlefield for one for stage pick. Just the easy punishes. It's Olimar, while his recovery is, in my opinion, much better than in Brawl, it's, I'd say, a bit too punishable off stage with the just yo-yo.
Being able to gimp it?
Yeah, being able to gimp it.
Okay. And
back to Smashville.
It looks like he wants to take it right back to Smashville. Good jab to grab forwarder. Good bread and butter from Douglas. Oh, gets a pivot grab. A little fancy now.
Very nice. If anything, I was actually wondering, like, in your opinion, how do you feel about PK Fire in this matchup?
In this matchup, I think PK Fire should be absolutely abused because every time you see a Pikmin, you should light it on fire. It creates a distraction on the stage for Alph. So it's a very, very, I think, powerful option. Just like that. You just keep popping every single Pikmin. I believe it stalls them from returning to Olimar as well, or Alph. And you have that extra hitbox just on the stage, at your convenience.
That's true.
So I would say that PK Fire would be a great move. Obviously, you want to be safe about it, but you want to light the Pikmin on fire because it may kill the Pikmin or it'll definitely deter them from going back to Alph as fast.
Now I think about it, plus it pretty much keeps him, since it's going to keep killing the Pikmin, he's only going to have the red ones in the end.
Yeah. And I mean, the red ones are somewhat powerful, but I'd rather see a bunch of red ones than a bunch of purples, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And Douglas keeping a very solid head on this one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take a lot of percent. He's been playing a very safe game, which is great because he bracked on enough percent. The Pikmin are definitely getting their damage on. Oh, great. I like the read Douglas was going for. He wanted to get the landing and then punish the landing with a grab. Oh, good up B stall. A good punish from Edgar. He gets the up smash before he was able to land and shield. Man, here we go again. Very close game. Let's see who's going to take the first stock. Last time Edgar took it, and that's swayed the match in his favor. But Douglas was able to take the set. So
I kind of thought back throw.
Back throw will do it. All right. So Edgar once again will take the first stock in this set, and we'll see how that works out for him. All right, you got a couple jabs. There's that hitbox. Oh, good forward. Oh my goodness, is that it? That's the rage forward throw at 20% on the very corner of Smashville. As D1 would say, destruction!
Disrespect.
All right, he had the forward throw on the very side of Smashville, which is very situational. When you get it, it's
satisfying.
Oh yeah, because you get that kill at 20%. Who doesn't want that? Off the side, who doesn't want to kill at 20% off the side? Except if you're against a villager, then oh my gosh, screw the bowling ball.
Yeah. Oh.
Screw that move.
I think that move's honestly what's keeping him alive right now.
Disgusting. All right, so
and here.
Okay, so it looks like Douglas wanted to go Battlefield as opposed to how Edgar would. Now let's see how this matchup plays out on a different stage. So it looks like, first and foremost, Douglas wanted to avoid any of that shenanigan again of having to be killed at 20% off the side of Smashville. So that's smart right there. Very smart of him to pick a stage that he doesn't have to get too concerned about at higher percents.
I mean, does Olimar get a lot from the platform? Because otherwise I think...
Oh! Down throw downer. Not at a high enough percent, but a great pressure situation created against Edgar.
Oh, yeah.
Olimar can smash the platforms, underneath the platforms with an up smash and punish characters who are standing up there, so this is a good stage for him. Now, Ness is, I think, such a solid character that this is actually a good stage for him as well because this isn't something that hinders his recovery of any major factor as opposed to something else. But it's a good pick for Alph. It's a good stage, I think, to help with his smashes and give him a little bit of breathing room, because it's a smaller, I think it's about a little smaller than Smashville as far as the main stage goes. The platforms will help him avoid some like PK Fires, and he'll still be able to chunk on the Pikmin for damage. And it looks like he's doing a great job just taking advantage of the fact that there's those platforms above. He has a safety net, not a lot of pressure.
Right now.
Yeah. Edgar trying to apply some pressure, keep him on one side of the stage with the stage control right now, trying not to give it up. But he's also very conscious of the Pikmin that are stuck on him. So Edgar's playing a very smart game. Both these guys are, I'd like to say they're, playing very well and that there's a little bit of crew knowledge.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I love seeing these matchups where you see constant dubs partners playing against each other because they're both used to each other's play styles. So it's, not to mention that since they are part of the same crew, they definitely know how each other plays. The knowledge is there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I love matches like that because it's playing around.
You get to see a little different aspect of how a character is played. Oh, good jabs. I think he went for a grab and wasn't able to get it.
That was almost painful for Douglas.
Yeah, he almost ate that yo-yo, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
Oh, full down throw? Down smash, excuse me. Kills him at about 160%.
Was that down smash? I think it was forward smash.
It was one of the Pikmin flying at him.
If that rage was still there, that would have been the end.
Let's see if... The back throw.
not-
Wow,
no, that is
that
enough.
got it. Okay, I don't think there was any kind of vectoring or DI involved. That's maybe why it killed, because he had no rage.
Yeah, I was thinking that was a bit early for no rage. Or how light is Olimar?
He's on the lighter side. He's not like a Jigglypuff, but he's also not as heavy as like most of the other characters in the cast. So he's definitely a lighter character. It would make sense for him to die, I guess. I'm just very surprised. I feel like that could have definitely been lived.
Roll and back roll into the bat end.
PK Thunder pressure off stage, always a pain. And there's the PK Fire. Yeah, see how it's deterring him from going back to Alph?
Yeah.
I think that's a very critical part of this matchup that prevents Alph from utilizing his Pikmin as often.
Especially since he can't throw anymore because he'll just be caught in the same wall.
Yep. All right, so right now we have Edgar at 80% and then Douglas at 57. Now, this is a very similar situation that's happened each stock. Unfortunately for Douglas, Edgar's been able to get that grab and back throw when he's got him at the right percent much sooner than he's able to get a kill on Edgar. So this is really come down to the wire. These guys are both playing to not lose, and it's showing in the way that they're much more defensive, a little more calculated of how they want to approach. And I think this is a good exposure to how high-level play kind of works. You really want to be a little bit more methodical in how you're going to approach and what options you're going to pick. Good jab from Edgar, was able to get stage control.
Yeah. Oh, and okay.
Down throw. Oh, my goodness.
That's what I was.
That white Pikmin is putting on a lot of damage. We got a red on him.
So I think Ness is in kill percentage right now. At least for forward smash, maybe.
A forward smash would do it. An up air, the middle part of the stage. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Very scary situation. I would not have banked all the invincibility on that.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. Like,
The forward smash, and that's going to take the stock off of the dash attack. So Douglas takes it over Edgar 2-1 in a very, 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 very close set.
Yeah. It was a very entertaining one to watch.